All right. So as I mentioned, QT and Comarato and Solo with Noah Go-Go. They're in the ring and QT's talking, and here comes Wardlow's entrance. Wardlow is the TNT champion. He's got a belt. And then here comes Samoa Joe. He's the Ring of Honor TV champion. He's got a belt. And it's Wardlow and Samoa Joe. Two people. I love Samoa Joe as a talent and a person. I've worked with him, know him. Great. Wardlow, we love as a talent. Never met the fellow. What the fuck business do they have being a tag team, and why? And so it's Wardlow and Samoa Joe against Comarato and Solo. And I played with Harley Quinn and rubbed her belly. And Wardlow and Joe won, and the power bombs. And then here comes Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony out with Prince Nana. And I like Prince Nana. Where did he come from? He's just suddenly everybody, okay, because on the show last week, or was it the pay-per-view week before, here come the Gates of Agony, the fat Samoan guys, and they're with Nana along with Cage, because Nana in Ring of Honor that doesn't exist, before their Ring of Honor pay-per-view, bought all of Tully Blanchard's guys that he managed because Tully quit and went home. And now they're on Dynamite. And did we miss an episode of Dynamite that told us who Prince Nana is?
No, and like you said, a very nice guy. I always got along with him whenever I went to those Ring of Honor shows with you. However, there is an invasion, and then there's an infestation. And all of a sudden, this show's filled with way too much Ring of Honor shit. All over the place. Not even to disrespect what Ring of Honor is, but all of a sudden this show's like turned over to Ring of Honor for no good reason. And it's not just this segment.
Because, it's not even Ring of Honor. It's that establish what you're doing. Don't assume everybody already knows. That was a memo we got from Bill Watts 40 years ago. Gentlemen, I know you are all superstars and everyone, in quotation marks, knows everything. But if you're in a stipulation match, explain it. If your promo is about someone, remember what you did in the town the last time and talk about it with this guy. Whatever. Make things make sense. People don't just appear and disappear and wander in and out. Infestation is appropriate not because any of the Ring of Honor guys are necessarily cockroaches, but because by the time you see one or two, there's a bunch more that are lurking right around the corner. You don't know are there until it's too late.
And belts everywhere. Belts everywhere. In every match is a Ring of Honor champion all of a sudden.
Not all Ring of Honor again, though, because Wardlow's the TNT champion. Samoa Joe's the Ring of Honor TV champion.
There's one.
Then Nana comes out with Cage and the Gates of Agony, and Cage whines about FTR, which brings out FTR with the New Japan belts and the AAA belts and the Ring of Honor tag belts. And then the heels bail to the floor. The crowd obviously chants for FTR because they're the best and most popular tag team in the company, and they're being hidden and diminished. So this is where the people got to see FTR. They come out and say, well, there's three of you guys, but there's three of us too. So let's have a match on Friday on the show that nobody watches. And they bring out as their partner against these other three goofballs, Shawn Spears. We had forgotten. Where has he been? We don't know, and we didn't care. We just thought he was gone, and we weren't upset about that status and did not want him to change it. So now it's going to be FTR and Shawn Spears on Rampage against Brian Cage and the two fat Samoan guys. And Then they hit Solo with their big rig, and the baby faces all posed, and they went to a backstage interview. What in the world is so? Just say something.
Everyone has their bad ideas and they get on this show. This is one of Tony's. War Joe. First of all, the stupidest thing in wrestling is the combination of the two names. Remember there was Jericho?
Yeah.
And there's Swerve in Our Glory, which is the stupidest of all. And now there's this. No, this is the stupidest of all. War Joe. The fuck kind of name is that? Why are these guys in a tag team? Wardlow has been completely misused, so let's put him in a tag team. And another guy we haven't done anything with, Samoa Joe. FTR are the most popular tag team in the company, have had the best tag team matches in this country, and in other countries, I guess, too now. So what do we do with them? Nothing. And whenever they show up on TV, they get a massive pop, and you can almost sense the disappointment from the fans when they realize nothing's going to happen right now. Nothing at all. They just came out, and now they're off the show. That's it. The booking of the show sucks. There's a lot of people being misused. And several of them were here. And again, there's too much Ring of Honor all over the show. The Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions are in this match. The Ring of Honor TV Champion was in this match. Jericho's the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. Garcia's the Ring of Honor Pure Champion. Ring of Honor people like Nana, who have never been exposed to this audience ever before, just show up. They just show up and they're treated like we're supposed to know who the fuck they are. And they're not the only ones. There's been other people. And, you know, the other thing that sucks is Ian Riccaboni, who I really like, he's on here and he has to, like, everything's like about like defending Ring of Honor, like later on with Jericho, like, oh, we have to defend the honor of Ring of Honor. Like, what? It just, none of this is good right now with the Ring of Honor involvement. Tony's forcing it onto the shows and it's not working.